I'm KSL meteorologist Kevin Eubank. Would you like to know what the weather's going to be like on your important day? Whether it's a week away, a month away, or several months away, BrideAccess.com has the exclusive KSL wedding weather planner.
We just caught up with Laura, Drake, and Mio of Busath Studio and Gardens to find out the details that we need to know for photography for your wedding. So tell us, as a bride, when you're looking for a photographer, what things are important for you to know?
Well, a bride needs to know that the photographer has the confidence to make her look good, and the experience.
Definitely.
And that's not easy to come by.
Everyone wants to look good, right?
Yeah,
and that's hard to do.
You can take snapshots, but to really make someone look good, you need to find the right lighting, you need to find the right angles, and that takes
you're already
years.
over my head.
It takes years and years to learn.
How does having an expert photographer help with maybe a chaotic day, because it sort of is?
Well, definitely, I think everything that's done at a wedding is done on the fly, right? You plan, and you work so hard to get all these details in, and then poof, the day is here, and it just rolls on like this big rolling stone. And you need somebody that knows what they're doing, someone that can grab a group and take care of that group. I think you want someone that's non-intrusive, and that comes with experience, right? Like if you know what you're doing, every move is calculated. It's interesting, it's different for every person, but you don't want to be the center of attention when somebody wearing the white dress is the one who really should be featured.
Yeah.
And that's what Mio and Laura are so good at, is being non-intrusive, unintrusive,
Yeah.
being kind of disappearing into the background, but still controlling the flow of things.
Well, and the last thing you want is a bride to be stressed about all the details.
Oh,
you want
yeah.
her to just kick back, relax, enjoy her husband, enjoy the party, and remember, create memories with her family and her friends.
I was just thinking of kind of preserving details, and it just seems like photography is such a hot hobby for so many people right now. And so everyone's got, their best friend or their uncle or their, unless your uncle is one of you. It really is important to get an expert and someone who really knows, not just someone who dibble-dabbles around in it. How do you take care of the bride as far as, what types of shots to get?
Well, I think it's really important to get to know your bride. Every wedding's different, every bride is different, every mother of the bride is different.
Good point.
And you have lots of people to cater to, so it's really important to get to know them and customize your shoot to capture what's going to make them the happiest.
Don't you still show your wedding pictures to, to people around? I do.
Favorite thing. She loves looking at mom and dad and their wedding.
But you don't want those pictures to be like, oh my gosh, Mom, you were married in 2010. I can tell from, the way this was shot and things like that. I mean, certainly some things will date us, but we want them to be timeless and to last forever. I want to dig and know your deep, dark secrets of how you make people look better than they really look.
One of the biggest keys to making somebody just look their absolute best is lighting them in the most flattering possible way. And weddings, you don't always have control over the weather, over location, things like that. So as a photographer and as experienced photographers, we bring the light with us as well. We always have a backup plan, and we always have a way to
Okay, I'm sure my best friend would not have all of those things in her bag of this big.
Yes, we bring the crew. All of our weddings, I'd say 99% of them, we shoot 2 photographers.
Another thing we could quickly talk about would be posing, definitely. Every person, there's no cookie cutter body shape, right?
Yeah.
Nobody is the same. So generally speaking, we think people shouldn't be put all in the same poses, because not everybody's going to look great.
Well, sure, you want your most flattering part, even if it's right here, because this is my most flattering part.
Exactly. So, lots of experience equals a lot of knowledge in posing and shaping a body in order to play up the most important parts and downplay the not so loved parts, right?
That we all unfortunately
have,
yes.
Let's be honest.
As a photographer, it's really up to you to really be able to make them comfortable and bring that personality out. And you're right, I mean, someone that hasn't been doing this for a long time, that's probably really the art of doing it.
It takes a long time to learn. Some people look better, from a high camera angle. Some people look better from a low camera angle. Some people need to be turned a little bit. Some people need to be blocked in a group. Someone gets the back row. Someone gets the front. It's all a very intricate puzzle that the photographer deals with.
But when it gets put together perfectly, I mean, the results are just priceless.
And it equals fun too. I think if you have this energy, at least for us when we're photographing, you're given this puzzle with scattered pieces everywhere, and we can always deliver a beautiful fit together puzzle.
A good photographer can make more beautiful images per hour. than an inexperienced photographer. So someone might say, I'm going to spend 10 hours photographing your wedding. And you're posing
so
for 10 hours.
And your cheeks are burning.
You don't want that on your wedding day.
It's so wonderful to talk to you all, the experts of photography at Busath Studio and Gardens. Thanks so much.